On May 6, 2025, the world watched with bated breath as India launched a series of missile strikes against targets within Pakistan. Codenamed Operation Sindoor, this audacious move marked a significant escalation in the long-standing tensions between the two nuclear-armed neighbors. The operation was a direct response to a horrific terrorist attack on April 22, 2025, when a group of militants targeted tourists in Indian-administered Kashmir, leaving 26 innocent people dead. The attack on April 22 sent shockwaves through India. The targeting of civilians, particularly those visiting the scenic region of Kashmir, sparked outrage and grief across the nation. India swiftly blamed Pakistan-based terrorist groups Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba for the attack, accusing Pakistan of harboring and supporting these organizations. India's government, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, vowed a strong response. The nation's leadership asserted that the strikes were not merely an act of retribution, but a necessary measure to dismantle terrorist infrastructure and prevent future attacks. Operation Sindoor, they argued, was a preemptive strike aimed at safeguarding India's security and sending a clear message that terrorism would not be tolerated. The operation, which unfolded over May 6th and 7th, saw Indian missiles targeting what it claimed were 9 terrorist infrastructure sites within Pakistan-administered Kashmir and the Punjab province. These sites, according to Indian officials, included training camps, recruitment centers, weapons storage facilities, and launch pads used by terrorist organizations to plan and execute attacks. The choice of targets, particularly those located within Pakistan's Punjab province, marked a departure from previous Indian responses to terrorism, which had largely been confined to the disputed region of Kashmir. India maintained that the strikes were carried out with precision, targeting only terrorist infrastructure and minimizing civilian casualties. The operation, they asserted, was focused, measured, and non-escalatory, aimed solely at dismantling terrorist networks. However, Pakistan painted a starkly different picture. Pakistan vehemently denied harboring terrorist organizations. It condemned the strikes as an act of war and a violation of its sovereignty. Pakistani officials claimed that the Indian missiles had hit civilian areas, including a mosque, and resulted in the deaths of 26 civilians and injuries to dozens more. Pakistan also claimed to have shot down 2 Indian fighter jets and captured a pilot, further escalating tensions. The international community reacted to Operation Sindoor with a mixture of concern and calls for restraint. The United Nations Secretary-General urged both sides to de-escalate the situation and engage in dialogue. World leaders, including the US President, expressed hope for a peaceful resolution. They called for India and Pakistan to exercise restraint and avoid actions that could further inflame the situation. The immediate aftermath of Operation Sindoor saw both India and Pakistan taking defensive measures. India closed the Wagah border crossing, suspended some commercial flights, and conducted civil defense drills. Pakistan, in addition to its retaliatory strikes, closed its airspace, shut down schools, and cancelled flights. The operation sent shockwaves through global markets. The Indian stock market experienced volatility, while Pakistan's benchmark share index initially plummeted. Operation Sindoor, with its echoes of previous conflicts and its potential to ignite a larger conflagration, served as a stark reminder of the volatile nature of the India-Pakistan relationship. The symbolism of the operation's name, Sindoor, a vermilion powder worn by Hindu brides, further underscored the emotional and religious dimensions intertwined with the conflict.